It's kind of crazy what we're trying to accomplish with bypassing ejaculation and experiencing internal orgasms. So the first thing that I want to point out is we have multiple nervous systems in our body. We have different functions, so to speak. And we have our somatic nervous system, which controls movement and muscles. It's like if we want to go to the gym and get buff, if we want to learn how to surf, that's all going to be happening with our somatic nervous system. It's like, okay, grab the bar, do this, got it, I can control that, right? So we feel in control over the process. We know I can take my arm and I can do this with it and it's going to function in a certain way. But we also have the autonomic nervous system. And the autonomic nervous system doesn't function this way. It controls our organs and our glands. And the autonomic nervous system is responsible for your heart rate, your blood pressure, your respiration, your digestion, and your sexual arousal. It's linked up with an aspect of your nervous system that is considered unconscious, meaning you don't have conscious control over these functions and these operations. So already we're starting to see like, well, wait a minute, how does this work then? How do we ultimately gain control over this process? Now, here's another piece that I want to explain is that autonomic nervous system is also divided into two parts. We have the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. The parasympathetic nervous system is in control over your rest and digestion. It helps your body relax and unwind. The sympathetic system is your fight or flight response. It sends you into that overdrive, that stress state, creates high blood pressure, tension in the body, muscle constriction, all of that. And what's really interesting is that this parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system need to be operating in harmony in order for us to even function sexually at a normal level. So I want to spell that out first so we could really get an understanding of what the hell we're trying to achieve here. Because this is not just learning how to do some push-ups and do some crunches. You're learning how to gain control over an aspect of your nervous system that is technically unconscious, that is functioning on its own. It's connected to your autonomic nervous system. And we're here to try and manipulate that system and change its functions. That's wild. But this is what meditation and yoga does allow us to do with a lot of practice. And what these great meditators and yogis have understood for a very long time now is that breath is the bridge. Because as I said, the autonomic nervous system controls respiration, yes? But respiration is one of those very interesting things where if you don't do anything, it will function on its own, just like your heart, your kidneys, all of it. It'll function on its own. And you can take a deep breath in right now. Hold it. You can exhale all the way out. Hold it. So you have this incredible ability to actually intentionally and consciously work with and manipulate the breath. And this is why the breath becomes a bridge into these more unconscious aspects of the body mind, of our nervous system. It gives us a way in and a way to work with these organs, with these glands, with these systems that otherwise we do not have access to. And that is why the majority of what you will learn in this body of work with me and in our practice we do today is heavily based in breath. Because breath is what's going to give you the control over these internal diaphragms, begin to manipulate these soft tissues, and begin to move sexual energy and sensation through your body. The breath has got to be there. It is the bridge.